Hi future doctors, welcome to the next class. In this class, we will discuss about combination of errors. So combination of errors. In previous class, if you measure a value a plus or minus delta a. So a is the measured value, delta a is the absolute error. Next, let us assume this is the measurement of a. B plus or minus delta b. This is the measurement of b. Then how the combination of errors will be coming means, if you are going to add these two, let us assume find C is equal to A plus B. We are adding these two quantities A and B. So then how we are going to represent C means, C can be represented C plus or minus delta C. Now what is delta C? What is C? So according to this, C is going to be A plus B. Now what is the absolute error in C? How it is going to come means, directly we will add these two, A plus B. So A plus or minus delta A plus B plus or minus delta. So finally this one they will write like this, A plus B plus or minus delta A plus delta B. So this is addition of two measurements with respect to errors. Now this final one is going to be C plus or minus delta C. C is going to be A plus B, delta C is going to be this. If you want to do subtraction, subtraction means C is equal to A minus B. So at the time how we will write means, again A plus or minus delta A minus B plus or minus delta. At the time final answer will be A minus B plus or minus delta A plus delta B. So whenever we are doing subtraction, here we will do subtraction, absolute errors will be always added in both addition and subtraction. Now this is the final answer, C plus or minus delta C. Now what is C means? A minus B. What is delta C means? Delta A plus delta B. If you do one simple problem, you will get idea. So two resistors R1 100 plus or minus 2, R2 200 plus or minus 2. Now during addition, R is equal to R1 plus R2. How we are going to get final answer means, so 100 plus 200, 300 plus or minus 4. This is the final answer. If you want to do R2 minus R1, then 200 minus 100, 100 plus or minus 2 minus 2 we should not do. What we have to do? There also 2 plus 2. So this is about addition and subtraction. If you want to multiply, C is equal to A into B. How we are going to do? A into B means, so A plus or minus delta A, B plus or minus delta B. So C is going to be AB. Now multiply normally, A into B plus or minus A into delta B plus or minus B into delta A plus or minus delta A into delta. This is going to be what we are going to get, A into B, or this one only we will write C. Correct? Now here you can observe delta A into delta B. Always delta A and delta B will be very small. If you multiply this one, we are going to not consider. So at the time both sides, if you are going to divide with AB, 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 AB. So how we are going to get this one finally? Delta C by C, we will write delta A by A plus delta B by So this is going to be C we will write. How will write C? C plus or minus delta C. So finally, we are going to get like this. Therefore, if you cancel all those, this is the delta C by C is the relative error in C. So what is delta C means? Delta A by A plus delta B by B into C. This into C you should not forget. This is while multiplication, for division also you are going to get same thing. Just if you write C value AB delta C like this, if you write, you are going to get the answer. If you want me to do C by AB plus or minus delta C by AB is equal to, this one I wrote left side. So AB will be cancelled. So 1 plus or minus AA will be cancelled. Delta B by B will be cancelled. So delta A by A. So left side C and AB both are same. Therefore these two cancel means, so 1 plus delta C by C. This one cancel means you will get this. Here we don't want derivation. So finally you have to remember delta C by C is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. So just in place of C, I wrote C plus or minus delta D. So this calculation we do not require. So this will be applicable for both multiplication and division also. For the division also we will do delta C by C equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. So delta C is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B into C. This C will be A by B in division. This C will be A into B in multiplication. Just if you do one problem, you are going to get idea of that. Just you can see one problem. So A is equal to 10 plus or minus 0.1. B is equal to 20 plus or minus 0.2. Find A into B and A by B. How we are going to do means, now C is equal to A into B. Now this C can be represented as C plus or minus delta C. So C is A into B means already we will get 10 into 20, 200. Now how we will get delta C means delta C by C is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. What is delta A here? 0.1 by 10 plus 0.2 by 20. So delta C by, what is C value we got? C value is going to be 200. Now delta C is equal to 0.1 by 10, 0.01 plus, this is cancelled one time, 0.01 into 200. So 0.02 into 200. So you can calculate this, how much you will get? 2 2s are 4 you will get. Delta C value 4, isn't it? Now finally we will write what is C value now? 200 plus or minus 4. Correct? Now what is A by B? What is A by B means C is going to be, what is A value? 10 by 20. So 1 by 2. C value is 1 by 2. Otherwise this one we can write 0.5 also. Now what is delta C? C is equal to C plus or minus delta C. C value already we got 0. How you will get delta C? Delta C by C equal to, again same. For both multiplication and division, you have to follow same thing. But what you have to write C here? C is going to be 0.5 or 1.2. 0.5. So this value will get same. How much you got here? Same value you will get 0.02. But here we multiplied with 200. But here we will multiply with 0.5. So after multiplying, so 5 into 2, 10. So 0.001 or 010. Once you can cross check, this one you can substitute here, 0.5 plus or minus. Correct? Like this, you have to solve in case of multiplication and division. How much big problem they gave also, If you follow these, we are going to get. Next, if z is equal to x square they give. So what is delta z by z means 2 into delta x by x. Delta z by z is relative error. Okay, percentage error if you want, you have to multiply with 100. Correct? How much power is there? That much you have to use. This is called maximum possible error they are going to call. So, like this they are going to ask the problems. X is equal to a square b cube by root c d power 1 by 3. What is the possible percentage error in x they will ask. At the time always you have to do delta x by x into 100 is equal to. How much power is there? That much you have to cross it. 2 into. So 2 into, so delta a by a into 100 plus 3 into delta b by b into 100 plus c power how much is there here? Root c means c power 1 by 2. Therefore, 1 by 2 into delta c by c into 100 plus 1 by 3 here also 1 by 3 into delta d by d into 100. So all plus you have to take because we are finding error. Error cannot be taken negative values. Therefore, we have to take all possible values. So in our first basic math video, directly proportional, inversely proportional, we discussed. In the directly proportional, so A is increased by 10%, greater than 5% means I told you initial value you have to take 100. Now, if it is less than 5%, then you have to follow this. How they will give question means in A percentage error is 4%. In B percentage error is 9%. So in C percentage error again 4%. So in D percentage error is 9%. So what is the percentage error in X they will ask. At the time this is less than 5% you have to take. So 3%, 3%. You should not take greater than 5%. Okay. So less than 5% problems you have to solve like this. In A, how much percentage they gave? 4%. Substitute here. So delta x by x into 100 equal to, in A, how much they gave? 4%. 2 into 4 plus here 3 into 3 plus here 1 by 2 into 2 plus 1 by 3 into 3. So if you cancel 8 plus 9 plus 1 plus 1. So total is 10, 11, 11 plus 8, 19%. So in X, it is going to be 19%. So like this, they are going to ask the problems. Just carefully, if you do, you are going to get. So many people will forget to write this C whenever they are writing delta C. Delta C by C should be this one. You should multiply here. In this also like this. Whenever division is coming, multiplication is coming, you have to cross check. So this is about a total units and measurements. So you can solve any problem if you observe this year question paper. So on our concept, relation between physical quantities. Relation between physical quantities you got. Second one, vernier calipers you got. Third one, this percentage error you got. So 3 questions they gave this year. Those 3 questions you are able to solve or not, you can cross check. Not only this year, any year question paper you are going to solve or not, you can cross check by following all these concepts.